World premiere.
World premiere. You know what that means when you hear that. Either we made a goal in Rocket League or the Game Awards are around the corner, my friends. And right now, the Game Awards are around the corner, coming out December 7th. If you're listening to this after December 7th, and you know all the things that have happened. But if you're listening to this before, then you don't know, and neither do we. So
you should be listeing before December 7th.
You should be listening before December 7th. I agree. So we are going to be talking today a little bit about who we think is going to win the Game Awards. Do a little predictions here, and we also want to start predicting a little bit about what we want to see here at the Game Awards as far as the world premieres. Because part of this Game Awards is awards recognizing the great games that have come out over the year. All the media outlets and stuff go out there and they vote and they put their name in for all the different games that they think should be nominated, and then that culls together into a list that becomes the nominated games for the year, which we'll talk about that here shortly. But then also the other half of the show is going to be a bunch of world premieres, so brand new games and announcements and things of that nature. So, what do we want to talk about first? You want to talk about the world premieres, or do you want to talk about the Game Awards?
Let's go with the world premieres because I like it. It's like
fresh. It's fresh in my brain.
Fresh in my brain right now, and I don't want to forget it.
So let's see. The first one, probably the most low-hanging fruit piece of art that we want to talk about, is they announced Rockstar officially announced that they are releasing a trailer for GTA 6 in December. So that can mean one of two things. We see it at the Game Awards.
Yep.
Or we see it at some basketball.
Is basketball still happening right now?
Apparently it is.
Okay.
So somebody said that this probably going to be shown at the basketball thing. And I was like,
weird, right?
That's going to be weird. But I think that honestly, I think that's been done before. Like, I think
Rockstar would pull
they
some
would
shit like
do
that.
Like, it's like, oh, hey, check it out. This is
fuck your little
there's
award
a
game
whole
thing.
bunch of people here watching and stuff. Let's throw it out there. I don't know, but I kind of hope that they showed it at the Game Awards because I think that'd be a huge get.
I'm not that excited about that game.
Really?
I think, like, after playing Red Dead 2, it was like I said before, I love that game. I'm not hating on Red Dead 2 at all.
But I see where we're going.
Boy, it is so immersive and like the healing and like the keeping up with weight and like it's just a lot, and it like scares me. And I have a feeling they're bringing that system into this, and it's just going to be too immersive, and it's going to take over a part of my life that is meant for women. And clubbing.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll save a lot of money.
I'm hoping that that's not the direction they're going to go. I hope that they just make it much like, for me, the GTA is all about the really awesome, epic, like open world and the shit you can do in said open world.
Yeah.
But I don't want to keep track of my freaking weight, and I don't want to do a GTA San Andreas and have to go to the gym to freaking level up my power and shit like that. All I want to do is have a really awesome set of stories to follow, and I want to have a lot more like events that happen as you're experiencing the world. I think that's where they should put all the focus and stuff.
I think GTA 5 was perfect.
Yeah.
And I think what they need to bring from Red Dead 2 into GTA 5 is more of those like stranger type missions you just run into,
just random encounters.
Just random encounters. I think the random encounters would help. And then also bring in a zombie mode like at the end of the game. Like,
that'd be cool.
I want a zombie mode.
Freaking some laboratory in town like has a serum that breaks out, and all of a sudden,
and all of a sudden, like
they
DLC
start
zombie
falling out
mode
of the building.
Yeah, be cool. What other besides like the elephant in the room? What other game? We'll go back and forth.
Yeah.
'Cause I have a couple.
I am really banking on shit, I don't know. I'm trying to think right now.
You want me to go first then?
Yeah, go first. Okay, I got a couple that I got to kind of ruminate on a little bit.
Wolverine game.
Oh, yeah.
I want to see like anything. We got like a little teaser of it, and it was super short, super small. I want to see like some kind of cinematic at least, even if it's like a live action cinematic. I just want to remember that it's out there and it's coming for me,
When do you think it's going to come out? Because they just dropped Spider-Man. They still need to work.
I thought it was 2024.
I mean, it might be. I just don't know if they can do that. But I mean, honestly, they did go from Spider-Man Miles Morales to Ratchet and Clank in 6 months. So
yeah.
But I mean, obviously they've been working on both those games for a while. But I don't know.
It's like coming off of like coming off of Spider-Man 2, and I watched an interview with the creator of the game and stuff like that. They were asking why they didn't have like cameo about the Wolverine game in the game. And, you know, they have one of Miles' suit that you unlock is a Wolverine suit. And he's just like, well, they're kind of, we don't want to put them in a hole. You know, if we have like a cameo or something like that, then they're kind of like tied to us. We kind of want them to do their own thing. Maybe down the road we'll do something, but we kind of want them to, they have their own game. They're developing it, their own team doing it. And we really don't want like it to clash right now. Yeah. That's what he was saying. I was just like, oh my God, then just, I want to see something, you know?
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah. I agree. I would love to, I want to see some, but I'm getting to the point now where I'm tired of these cinematic trailers.
What?
Yeah, I just don't, I mean, I want them to be in-game cinematic trailers. Like I don't want to see a bunch of like, you know, stuff that's just like something you're never going to see in the game itself. Like I want to see what's actually there in the game in some capacity.
I guess so.
I'm crazy like that, you know.
Crazy guy.
Yeah, because I don't really. I mean, if it's because so many times we've seen like these cool like cinematic trailers. I'm like, that looks so amazing, and then the game comes out, and it's like, whatever. So that's a concern for me. But I really think they need to give us some of Dragon Age for reals this time. So I feel like BioWare is just like freaking just sifting by and just like holding their cards. And I know Mass Effect's being worked on, but I don't expect them to show that because they've already said that Dragon Age is coming first. I've never been a big Dragon Age guy, but I know Travis has been a big Dragon Age guy.
So you're doing this for Travis?
I'm doing this for Travis, 100%. Yeah. But I would like to get into the Dragon Age world because like me and him were playing a D&D campaign. Did you join us in those campaigns at all? I can't remember. Whenever his sister was here.
No, I had work and stuff.
Yeah.
No.
So in that campaign, he was like doing it all like in the Dragon Age world. So I've been learning a little bit about the Dragon Age world. It's kind of interesting. Like it's actually pretty good lore and stuff. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, this should be fun, but I want to see gameplay. I want to see like a full gameplay reveal, and then it's coming out next year sometime.
They might show that.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a high possibility.
It's been like I think 2 or 3 years since they like did the title trailer of it. So
that's a high possibility. Actually.
So that's what I want really badly.
Wonder Woman.
Oh shit!
We got that one trailer was it last year or 2 years ago?
I think 2 years ago now.
Yeah, it was 2 years ago.
Who was making Wonder Woman?
WB.
Oh,
it was the same for Shadow of War.
Mordor people. Yeah,
same people. I want to see. It's been 2 years. Yeah. They have to have like something. So I want to see something of that.
Yeah,
because I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I'm excited for it to be live service.
Oh my god!
Looter shooter with the rope, you know, the
looter shooter.
Yeah.
Would it be worse if it's a side scroller?
Oh god, Prince of Persia style.
Prince of Persia style. Oh my god!
Oh, that'd be fucked up, man. Wouldn't that be crazy?
Yeah.
I should have just had something in my head and I lost it.
I got something and it just popped up and I need to say it.
Okay, go.
Ghost of Tsushima 2.
God, you fucker! That's what I was gonna say. Damn it. Yes, that's what I was in my head. I was like, Sucker Punch. His next game is due for us to see it.
Yes.
And I want it.
We know they're working on it. We know they're coming out with one. And I know Sony's planning on making a movie as well. I want more Ghost of Tsushima because I almost replayed it just recently. And I was just like, no, Jason, stop. I'm addicted to that game.
Yes. Oh. Yeah, it came out in 2020. So, I mean, like, we're coming to the end of 2023. Like it's totally fair to say like it's either going to come out at the end of next year or early 2025. So like now's the time to like give us some insights. Like what are y'all building over there?
And like the big thing that I want to happen, biggest thing is something like super unexpected. Like last year we got that Remnant 2 trailer. Fucking blew me away.
Yeah, we got to play that DLC.
Yeah, we do. We got to beat the game.
Well, I don't really care to beat the game now, but
it was hard.
Yeah, it was hard. I ended up watching a video of the ending just to see kind of how it finished off.
I want a moment like that, especially like with when Alan Wake 2, when they dropped that trailer, that moment just blew me away because I just beat the first one and I'm like, oh fuck yeah, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that Remedy comes out with a trailer for like Control 2 or something.
I don't think they're gonna do that yet.
No,
I think it's too early. Yeah.
I don't. It might be because Alan Wake 2 just came out.
I mean, if anything, it would be like, dude, here's a DLC reveal
Alan Wake
teaser.
2,
You know?
I'm pretty sure is like, I've been playing it. I think it's going to end on something with Control.
Oh, okay.
Like it is so connected with that game.
Really?
It is annoying how
I didn't
connected
realize how
it is.
connected they were going to be.
It's weird. Anyways, what's another one you excited?
Forza, buddy.
Oh, that's a
More Forza. No, I'm just kidding.
Did you watch? Sorry.
Yeah.
Another side note: the Las Vegas Grand Prix.
I actually, it's funny you mentioned that. I was never gonna. I actually almost. My buddy wanted me to go.
Oh,
like I thought about going out there, but then I found out about Austin's thing, so I didn't. Yeah, it was. Are you talking about like how like fucked up the track was and stuff?
Not only that, they like Saturday or Friday. Yeah, Saturday morning they were supposed to start the race at 2 a.m. Right?
Oh, really?
2 a.m. was going to be the start, and they were kicking people that already paid out because they didn't want people on the track at all, like in the stands at all. People paid thousands of dollars for this, and they are kicking them out.
Wait, why were they kicking them out?
Safety concerns.
Really?
Yeah, dude. And then like the hotels like jacked up the prices like triple.
Yeah.
And then they dropped them down to like $10 a night.
What?
Oh my God, dude. It is fucked.
I heard that they were having. I've seen like little rumblings here and there of like some crazy
This
stuff going
whole
on about
weekend
that.
has been fucked for those guys, man.
I gotta text my friend. He's out there right now.
Oh,
I'm
he is.
curious to see what he thinks about
I
it.
don't even know if they're giving refunds out for those tickets either.
Oh man.
Anyway, sorry.
Well, it was crazy because I was watching. I watched about 20 laps last night of the race, and I mean, it like I didn't know they were literally going to take like half the track is right down Las Vegas Boulevard,
Like you know
or the Strip. I mean,
you know the bridge that you go across.
Yeah,
They were pushing people off the bridge like to keep moving and not watch the race. So they have like these plastic things over stuck on the window so no one can watch the race if they're paying for it.
So crazy.
People were standing on the escalator just trying to watch the race.
It was pretty cool though, seeing the Sphere, like because it's like right smack dab in the middle of the track now, and it's like okay, that's pretty sick. Anyway, so racing games, Forza, yeah.
Okay.
No, I don't know if they're going to bring out Forza Horizon 5, 6, I mean, because I think it's still too early, but it would be cool to see that. But that's not my pick at all. That's what I want to say. What I do want to say is this game, I wonder if we're going to see more from Judas this year, like actual games. Judas is the BioShock Ken Levine video that they revealed last year.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering if they're going to like actually give us like a full blown, like here's a whole gameplay review. But I don't know if they're going to like repeat, reveals like that.
I don't think they will.
Yeah. But it would be nice.
It would be nice.
I want to see, because I want to see like actual gameplay from that game.
They'll probably...
And that's coming out next year.
Yeah. Didn't they show Final Fantasy Part 2 remake? Final Fantasy
they ended
7?
with Rebirth. Yeah.
Rebirth. Trying to think of like... It hurts me to say it because like I know there's a game out there that I've been dying to see and I know it's in development, but I can't think of it. And
Avengers 2.
Huh?
Avengers 2.
Avengers 2. Oh, well, there you go. The Black Panther and Captain America game. Or the Black Panther
I forgot
game
about that. Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't heard anything on that.
Yeah.
So I wonder if this is the time to... And that's the thing. Like, we hear about all these other games that are being developed.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling we're going to see all those games probably on this... For these world premieres on this year. Like,
right.
We're going to start seeing them come out and, like, actual trailers and content for it.
Yeah.
So...
do you think we'll see anything from Naughty Dog?
Damn, weren't they working on a space game of some sort?
Oh, I don't. That was a rumor that we had. That's like kind of what we were thinking of. Well, no, there was actually some talk, I think, that we found that may have like led to that. I know they were also working on the Last of Us factions, but then I've heard that that's kind of gotten changed a little bit again. And
Weren't
now
you
they're
hoping for that last year?
Yeah, I mean, I would like to play multiplayer. I'd more like to have just a really cool story that's in a different universe than the two games that they already have. Yeah. But I could see them definitely. I mean, because they're up due now. I mean, Last of Us Part 2 came out in 2022.
Well, they're coming out with a remaster now. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. That's right. You just got to throw all the remasters out. Let's put all the cash grabs out there first. Why not?
Last, dude.
Yeah.
Anthem 2.0.
Oh, no, you got
This
Dragon
year.
Age and BioShock, man. That's or not BioShock, Dragon Age and Mass Effect, That's all it is. I want to look. I'm curious to see what some of the premiere predictions for the Game
You're
Awards.
not going to find anything, are you?
Oh yeah, there will be. Oh, I did hear that. So Baldur's Gate 3 said that their next game is going to be, now that they've seen the success of Baldur's Gate 3, they're like, our next game is going to be super innovative and groundbreaking. I'm like, this one wasn't?
Yeah, how? What are you going to do next? You're going to suck me into the game?
Right.
Oh my God. I still need to finish playing that, but oh my God, dude. We wiped out that whole town. That's the only thing that goes through my head every time I see Baldur's Gate 3. Oh. I don't know. You know what I would like to see, and I say it every year, is a NFL Blitz.
Oh, yeah.
That's the one football game I will play like non-friggin' stop.
I'm surprised they haven't brought that back out yet. Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's perfect nostalgia to jump people on.
You know what they should do? Since I'm playing Alan Wake 2, they should come out with another Max Payne.
Oh, yeah. Well, they're doing the remasters. That'll be coming out. Blue Point, we haven't heard from in a little bit. Blue Point's the one that did, they do all the remasters. Like they did Demon Souls remake and they did the Nathan Drake collection, but they're supposed to be working on a
OG title, right?
Yeah, their own game.
Stuff.
So I'm anxious to see what that becomes. And Ben's Studio hasn't done anything in a while either. They're the ones that did Days Gone that didn't get received super well, but it's supposed to be a really good game.
But now, like, a lot of people talk about that game.
I know.
I think it just came out way too early for the time frame.
Right.
You know? And now it's like a reinsurgence of the game. Dude, Santa Monica, like, what else do they have besides God of War? Like,
nothing.
I would like for them to do something else, but I love the God of War so much. Oh, you know what? I have a feeling we might see something about Assassin's Creed Jade. Is it Jade?
Oh, yeah. Wait, no.
Not Jade. Jade's the mobile
Jade is the mobile one?
I think so.
Yeah. The Assassin's Creed would be a good one.
Yeah, because
we already know what all the Ubisoft games are that are coming out now, because Avatar is the last one to come out this year. So now it's like the next round. They still haven't said anything about Beyond Good and Evil 2 in a long, long time. But yeah, I definitely think Assassin's Creed is going to be on that
either
list.
the Witch one or the Assassin's Creed Code Red, I think it's called. Says it's released in 2024. This would be a good time to like drop something for it, like some actual gameplay.
What it is, yeah.
Assassin's
Creed title,
Code Red.
Name.
Well, no, I thought that was the name.
No, I think that's just literally the code name.
Oh, just the...
just like, hey, this is our secret name.
And then the other one's like Assassin's Creed Helix?
No. Yes? Maybe?
Yeah, they dropped 4 titles. It was Assassin's Creed Mirage, Assassin's Creed...
Oh, yeah. Wait, no, that's a software.
Shit, you made me lose my thought. Assassin's Creed Mirage, Assassin's Creed Code Red, Assassin's Creed Jade, and then Assassin's Creed like Helix or something like that. I could have swore it was called Helix.
Infinity was the name of the universe thing. Hex.
I was close.
Hex is what I was really excited about.
Yeah, maybe we'll see something of that.
I don't know which one's supposed to come first.
I think Code Red, because they said a 2024 drop.
That's one's during the witch trials, and then the codename Red is supposed to be Feudal Japan.
That might like help.
It's supposed to be 2024. They're saying so.
Yeah,
that's gonna be so fun. But we look at it and be like, it's not Ghost of Tsushima though. You know?
Oh yes, more than likely.
Yeah,
like 100%.
It's kind of sad.
No, it's not.
Yeah. No. Well, no, not for Sucker Punch, of course. But
no.
Yeah. I also Xbox this year.
Oh God.
They brought out like 4 games, I think, 3 or 4 games. They brought out Forza Motorsport, Redfall. That was great. Technically, they brought out Diablo 4 if you want to count that, even though that's technically, I mean, they bought that.
Okay.
And then they brought out what's the other one that was fairly recent that came out? Starfield.
Oh.
Not Halo. Halo was like forever ago. But Halo's having a resurgence right now, apparently.
Oh, that's good.
Apparently people are liking it again for whatever they've done as an update. But I'm like, they need something to like blow it out of the water. Because they haven't been able to do that. Starfield was supposed to be that game, and it didn't. Redfall.
I'm so glad I own
Redfall's
PlayStation
great.
5.
I know, right? Yeah.
Oh shit!
It's just like, what are they gonna do?
I don't know.
I don't know what could save them. Like, what could bring them back to life? I mean, Halo tried, failed. And come on, Halo.
Xbox, I feel the same way that I feel about the Switch. There's not a lot of games that I mean,
the Switch has got their like niche, where it's like these little like.
But still, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to go out and buy another Switch because they don't have any games that.
Advance Wars 1+2.
No.
Well, fine. Screw you then. God of War 3. No, I'm just kidding.
Dude, oh my God.
There's no way they're gonna bring another God of War out. It's really gonna be hard, honestly, because there's a lot of stuff that's been announced in the past.
Yeah.
I just want to see like more of those things. But I don't know what like fresh new thing would get me like super hype. And Grand Theft Auto was really the big one.
Yeah,
and
but
then
like
I just want to see what a Mass Effect's going to be. But there isn't anything in particular that I'm like, man, this is gonna. Well, then Ghost of Tsushima. Okay, so there's 3 things that would like give me like super hype.
Ghost of Tsushima, I'll be done. I'll be done. I don't care about any other world premiere.
I want them to showcase the fresh new trailer of Test Drive Limited Solar Crown.
Of course you do.
Yeah, buddy.
You in these racing games.
Yeah, I love racing games, man. If y'all love racing games, hit me up. Play some racing games. I need some friends in the racing game world.
Is that it with the world premieres that we're hoping for?
I think so. I think it'll be fun to talk about them once we actually know what they are and go through it. It'll be pretty good. So looking at the actual reveals of the Game Awards. So we're not gonna go through every single nomination. We're not gonna talk about all that, but I want to kind of go high level into some of these just to see like
nominees.
Do we expect these? Like, are we surprised by any of this? Will this website work for me? I don't know. That's a good question. I'm trying to click on the nominee button and it doesn't go anywhere. It's just broken. Right
Scroll
now.
down.
Wow.
There you go.
There it goes. Now it's taking me over there. Oh, no, it's broken again. Now it's like
all the categories. There you go.
Oh my God. We made it. All right. So big one, Game of the Year, obviously. So these are all voted on by people that are in the media. And then they all like submit. I think they're allowed for each category.
Why is Resident 4 on here? Resident Evil 4?
So I'm getting there, bro.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my God, you don't
Sorry.
No, I'm just kidding. So why is Resident Evil 4 on here? That is a great question. So these are all voted on by people who are in the industry, and they like put in their name. They put in the hat what games they want to see, and then they take the top ones, and then that becomes the nominee list. So we have for Game of the Year, Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Marvel's Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4 Remake, Super Mario Wonder, and Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. So I 100% agree. I mean, people love Resident Evil 4, and they like this game's amazing, but it's a remake.
Yeah, I feel like remake should be in its own category.
Yeah, I don't think they should be allowed to get Game of the Year.
Yeah,
it's weird.
That's so weird.
I mean, I guess the category is like, recognize the game that delivers the absolute best experience across all creative and technical fields. But yeah, it delivered the greatest technical field or whatever, creative, like whatever, way back when the game came out. You know? It's like, what the heck? I don't want to get to like 3 years from now. It's like every single game here is a remake.
What do you think?
I am very... So, side note, before we go into that, are you surprised or like...
God, don't bring that up. I know what you're going to say.
Okay, then we'll talk about that.
No, talk about it.
Hogwarts Legacy. I'm surprised to not see that anywhere.
Okay.
But I know why. Because I know there's a lot of people that have said that, like, okay, after a while in the game, it got a little repetitive. And they dropped off of it. But I also wonder, I love that game. I had so much fun playing that game. And it makes me sad that it doesn't get
nowhere.
No nomination anywhere.
Okay, then yeah, they're pushing something.
You think? That's what I was wondering. I was like, maybe they are, but...
Alone, I think they're pushing something.
But then a lot of people have said, like, oh, well, it's just not as good as all the other games. But I'm like, but you got...
But for Game of the Year category, I don't think it's... compared to all these games.
I agree, for sure.
I mean, it could take the spot of Resident Evil 4, you know? I mean, it's a remake, but
I mean, Resident Evil 4, I'm surprised. Like, honestly, I mean, I don't think Jedi Survivor should have gone there, but like, I think, I mean, Starfield maybe could have made it. I don't know if even Starfield would fit. Yeah. There's other games this year that were like, really good that could fit in that category.
The games that they have right now is way better than Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah.
So it's unfortunate. I would like to see it on there somewhere. I have to look at the categories again. But yeah, I have a feeling you're probably right. They probably. I
just don't think anybody want to get any awards this year. So it doesn't show up anywhere. That's like crazy.
So back to Game of the Year.
Yeah.
Out of those,
who do I think?
Yeah.
Man, it's tough. It's really tough. Like well, no, it's not tough. Sorry. Baldur's Gate 3. Yes, for sure. For me, Baldur's Gate 3. But I think it's going to be a toss-up, honestly, between Baldur's Gate and Alan Wake.
Same.
Like, I think there's been a lot of
toss-up between those two.
Yeah. I'm really curious to see where Tears of the Kingdom falls in this conversation here. Because so many people were like, this is Game of the Year. Done. It's so good. And all these other games have come out, and I'm like wondering how it's going to compete. Because, I mean, it's supposed to be a great game. I fell off of it, wasn't as into it. As much as I'm loving Spider-Man, it's just not.
It's not Game of the Year.
It's again, I've said it before. It's more Spider-Man, and I'm loving it to death. But for me, it might be my Game of the Year, but it's not like Game of the Year for this kind of thing. But with what Baldur's Gate 3 did, I mean, it's just like kind of it does check all the boxes. But Alan Wake 2, I've heard, does the same. I mean, it's like. I've even heard, like, I've been listening to people who finished it, and they're like, it hits the landing so well. Like, they like start to finish, just like a masterpiece.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck.
It's good.
It's crazy. Yeah.
So I agree. I think Baldur's Gate 3 is going to take it. Yeah. But I think it is like a big toss up between those two.
Yeah.
Compared to the rest of them.
In years past, I mean, we've seen it where, like, you know, one game sweeps. And then the Game of the Year goes to somebody else. So like it very well could be this year that Baldur's Gate 3 sweeps every category, but Alan Wake takes the gold, you know. It's definitely, I mean, we had that one year Red Dead Redemption took every category, but then God of War came in and won Game of the Year. Yeah. So I don't know. I really, really want both of them to get all the recognition. Cause I mean, this is a year where I'm like, usually I'm just like, no, like it's an obvious winner over here, but like, I just love Remedy so much, and I've been such an advocate for them for so many years that I want to see them get like the credit that they very much deserve for so long. And Baldur's Gate 2, I mean, it's literally the only indie game on here, believe it or not, that like they're a self-published company and they're on the list.
They did outstanding work on that game. It's so hard. But we'll see. I mean, shit.
It's gonna be wild. But then, so we have like some other categories like best game direction. It's a lot of these categories are very similar. Like, I mean, Alan Wake 2 and Baldur's Gate 3 kind of sweep with nominations across the board, which I think is great. But it's like literally the same thing for best game direction. So, you know, it's just a matter of like kind of what people go with there. Narrative, best narrative decides to change it up a little bit. So we do actually have Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty pop into this category.
No.
And then we also have Liza P. No, sorry, Final Fantasy 16. I just got confused there. Sorry. Shut up. Liza P is on one of these, though. But Final Fantasy 16 comes in. So it's kind of interesting there.
That one's going to be a hard one, actually.
Yeah, Phantom Liberty, man, of course.
No, fuck off Phantom Liberty. Like, between the three, I think it would be Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, and Marvel Spider-Man 2.
Yeah. And then art direction. The only difference with art direction is going to be Hi-Fi Rush gets nominated in that category, which I think is deserving, and Liza P does come in here.
I think that's stuck between Hi-Fi Rush and Liza P.
Yeah.
Maybe Mario.
Mario's pretty beautiful. But then, I mean, there's also like, can you give art direction for, I mean, all the technical abilities of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, you know? Like,
that's kind of hard.
Ultra Hand, man, was like pretty incredible. So,
that's going to be a hard one.
I agree. Score and music, they nominated also, I think, pretty similar. Yep, that's the exact same as last category that we just talked about, art direction. So Hi-Fi Rush, Final Fantasy, Baldur's Gate, Alan Wake, and the Tears of the Kingdom. Best performance went to a couple people from different games. Obviously, we got the guy from Final Fantasy, Ben Starr. Star Wars does get a nomination here with Cameron Monaghan, which I was surprised. Idris Elba, of course, Phantom Liberty. Melanie Liburd, who plays Saga in Alan Wake 2. We got Neil Newborn in Baldur's Gate 3, and then Yuri Lowenthal from Marvel Spider-Man 2. So it'll be interesting to see who gets it there.
That's nothing compared to fucking, what's his name that plays Kratos. So.
Oh, I know. God. Yeah.
That's a hard one.
And who's going to be able to give a speech like he did that goes on for 15 minutes? You know what I mean? Like, holy shit. Then let's see. Beyond that, we got some stuff about innovation, accessibility, games for impact. We're going to skip through all those. I am curious about, so there's been a common debate here recently of like best independent game and best indie game because they're now being considered two different categories.
Oh.
And it's like, okay, what the heck does that mean? So independent game is a game that was made for Game Awards, a game that was made outside the traditional publisher system. So they supposedly just like don't have a publisher. Well, they do have a publisher though, but it's not like the same. It's weird because like, for example, this game Dredge was published by Team 17, which is a publishing studio. And then Annapurna is getting really big right now. I mean, they publish all kinds of shit, so it's kind of a weird gray area. It's like, is that an indie game or is it not an indie game? Because they got like, so they're labeled independent, but it's a weird gray area. But the list of games here though is actually like really solid. These are all games that I've either played or have really, really wanted to play. That
Cocoon.
Cocoon's supposed to be incredible.
Yeah.
Dave the Diver I heard is also like freaking awesome. Like there's people that I've listened to that are like this game was amazing. It's like totally worth doing. It's like one part like a management sim and another part like a roguelike exploring game.
Wow.
And it's very crazy. Dredge is supposed to be really good. Sea of Stars is supposed to be amazing. Amazing, like, 2D RPG kind of thing.
Viewfinder, dude.
Me and Viewfinder.
Yep.
But then the indie game, debut indie game, is for the best new game created by a new independent studio.
So that's weird.
But it's like, so it's some of the similar game, but it's just like, I don't know, it's the way in which they're describing stuff, because some of these games have like huge financial backings, and others don't. So it's kind of, and then also Baldur's Gate's an indie game, so it's like kind of weird. It's weird to think about. So then there's we also get in our categories of like best action game, best action adventure. I think action game is like, what are these ones? Okay, yeah. So this is where we get some new games that we were surprised about.
Remnant 2, baby.
Yeah, Remnant 2 finally gets nominated, which is nice to see. Armored Core gets nominated here. Dead Island 2, Ghost Runner 2. Hopefully, I hope Remnant takes this one.
Yeah, but fucking Armored Core.
I
haven't
know,
heard
man.
much of it.
No, yeah. I mean, it's a great game, but I also could see Hi-Fi Rush getting it, because I know a lot of people like loved Hi-Fi Rush and wanted to give it some credit. I didn't obviously like it as much as I wanted to, but it is what it is. Action adventure. This is probably gonna be similar to our main topic category.
Yep.
Yeah. Alan Wake, Spider-Man, Resident Evil, Star Wars, and Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. Do you think Star Wars is gonna take any awards home?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it is.
I don't think it is.
Yeah. I mean, the fact we got nominated, I think is cool. It's good for them, but I don't know if it's gonna. I don't think it can bring it home the way I wanted it to. It just, I've said my piece about that game.
Yeah.
Not a huge fan, but it was good. I'm glad I beat it. But RPG is gonna be tough. No, it's not.
No,
Baldur's
it's not.
Gate,
Baldur's Gate
easy.
3.
Yeah. But there's a lot of good games here, though. I mean, Final Fantasy 16 I still haven't played, but I know you were like not as hot on it.
Oh.
But it's also weird they put it in here as an RPG, because the game is like, this is the first Final Fantasy that's not an RPG.
Yeah.
So it's like, why is it in this category? And then this is the only time Starfield got a nomination, was for best RPG. So poor Starfield.
Poor Starfield.
Yeah.
Well, how about most anticipated game?
Ooh, good
That'll
call.
help us a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Oh, fuck. Like a Dragon Infinite World. No, I don't really need to see more of that. I just need them to bring it out.
Just need to come out. Ooh, Star Wars Outlaws.
Yeah.
I think that one's going to take it.
Yeah.
Or Hades 2, one or two.
Oh, yeah. Of like, who's going to
Got it
win?
out.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
tough, though. I mean, Like a Dragon for me, 100%. Like, all the way. Let's get some Like a Dragon up in this business.
Yeah.
But Star Wars Outlaws is going to be cool, but I'm worried it's going to go the way of Ubisoft and be shit. But I would like them to give us a world premiere, maybe of like some like.
They showed
a lot of gameplay, but I don't know. Maybe like I would love to see kind of they showed a lot of the story, but I want to see more of the other areas. I do. I really, really do.
I really, really do.
Yeah. So what do you for here?
Yeah, probably Star Wars.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, there's a bunch of esports stuff that I don't really care about. What do they put on our best multiplayer?
Come on, Remnant 2.
No.
Diablo,
Baldur's Gate, Party Animals.
We gotta play that.
Yeah, we do.
I need to download it today.
So yeah, interesting. It is surprising a lot. I mean, most of this is like 2-player. I mean, this is all co-op stuff. You know, there's no like multiplayer, like shooter, like competitive stuff. I mean, Party Animals is competitive, and so is Street Fighter, but most of it here is, more co-op style. It's kind of surprising. But yeah, that's ultimately the Game Awards. A lot of categories. It's so funny to me how much they have on the esports side because I just like don't care. But yeah, there's gonna be a lot of them here. I'm sure a lot of them will be kind of like. Just there on the side of the screen as there's someone else, but it's gonna be good. And I also can't wait for the big, huge, epic, like,
I'm ready for this.
The orchestral score that they do leading up to the reveal where they like play. Especially I want to hear the Alan Wake 2 music.
God, dude, that music so fucking good. Hits you, man. I was playing it last night and like, something bad about half when that music starts going. Yeah. You're like, fuck, I don't want to keep going. I don't want to keep going. I don't like this.
I watched an Instagram reel or something of somebody playing Alan Wake 2. And when you were explaining on the last podcast about what happens in that, I had an idea in my head, but I didn't really see it or experience it. And I'm sitting there watching this guy play. He's like walking around. All of a sudden I was like, like flashes of like Alan Wake in your face. I was like, oh my God, what is going on? It scared the shit out of me.
Wait for you to play this game, dude.
I'm so scared because like I just hate scary games, but I want so badly to love this game.
I was expecting to go into it like the first one.
Yeah.
Mistakes were made. It is not like that. It stresses me out. I got to take breaks. I'm just like, fuck, man. I want to go explore, but I don't because I have only a certain amount of resources.
If I go that corner, I'm going to die. Like, do you say you're playing on easy?
Oh, yeah. I dropped it easy, dude. I was like, fuck this.
That's wild. So scary. Awesome. Well, that's the Game Awards predictions and thoughts on the winners for everybody. Let us know what you think is going to win Game of the Year in the comments below. And if it's a really cool game that we didn't talk about here that you think will be world premiered, let us know. We'd love to hear what y'all are hoping to see at the Game Awards. So December 7th, can't wait. We're going to freaking watch it. We're going to get pizza and beers and just
get schmammered.
World premiere! Over and over again.